Hello everyone and welcome to another strategy guide for Lords of the Realm 2. In my first video, I showed you how to attack a royal castle. Now the truth is that I posted this in a group that exists on Facebook, which is for Lords of the Realm 2, which by the way is a very interesting thing because I didn't really believe that there would be people remembering this game after so many years. The truth is that the group is still a little small, but just the fact that it exists is a good thing. So if you haven't, for those of you watching who don't know about the group, there is a group. If you have Facebook, join the group. It will be fun, I'm sure. Now, when I posted my first video there was someone, I'm not going to mention his name because I'm not sure if he wants me to mention his name, who said that there is a better strategy. And I think, I haven't tried that strategy yet, but I think I understand what he means. And I'm pretty sure that his strategy might actually be more efficient in the sense that you will lose less men. Now, what he was saying was that basically you need to have something like 1,400 men in order to attack a royal castle. 1,000 of them being archers, 200 were pikemen, I think, and 250 or something like that being macemen. Now, that idea is something that I still haven't tested, but I promise to test it. I think I understand what it means, what it's like. Might be more efficient, but this is not what we're going to see in this video. In this video, I would like to just show you how to defend a royal castle and some thoughts on that. Now, as you can see, I'm at the moment being attacked by the bishop. He doesn't have a very large army, that's the truth, so you cannot really... maybe it's not the best test here, but still... it will show us certain things. Now, I think that defending a royal castle is generally very easy. And what you have to do is you need archers only. I don't think you should waste anything, you shouldn't get crossbowmen. I think that macemen, peasants and soldiers like that are out of the question. No need for them. You just need archers. Of course, you may say, okay, so I'm going to use 600 archers and that's it. Yes, you can do that. If you can have 600 men inside each royal castle you have, that's probably the best way to do it. And you're going to lose very few men, and in fact, you can actually just not take the field. If, in fact, I'm going to actually test this thing here. You'll see that if I just don't take the field here, I win. And I lose only 60 men, which is all right. I mean, it's not a large number. That's the first way to do it. And if you have 600, you're going to lose even less. And most likely, with that kind of army that he had, maybe I wouldn't even lose anyone. But remember, having 600 men, the problem with 600 men, or generally bigger armies, is not the army, the cost of the weapons alone, which is considerable, but it's not your biggest concern. I think the biggest concern is the men that you need for that. If you have in each county 600 men, that means you have to recruit those men. Unless you find mercenaries, but even if you get mercenaries, you still need more men to make up the 600. So I think that you shouldn't have to do that. Now, if you don't want to take the field, you can just do this. But obviously, now I'm going to have 240. If I'm attacked again and I don't take the field again, I'm going to lose perhaps another 60. And ultimately, I'm going to just lose the castle if I don't do anything, if I don't replace them. But you can... yeah, you can replace them, and that's not very difficult. Now, if you do want to take the field, and I'm gonna load the game here in the last turn. If you do take the field, you can avoid any casualty whatsoever. Depending on who is attacking you, it can be better or worse. And I say this because I think that if the knight is attacking you, he tries to use battering rams. A battering ram. So he's going to attack through the front here. And he's just going to be, brutalized. Yeah. You place your archers here and you just obliterate his army completely. But the rest of the nobles, they don't do that. They attack either from the left or from the right or from the left or even from the top. In fact, it looks like this one is going to attack me from the... yeah, he's going to the top or to the... no, here. Okay. So, obviously, you need to bring all your oil stuff here. I repeat, I don't know what they're called. In fact, I used to call them fire, but this guy I mentioned before on Facebook called them oil, so yeah. It's important not to waste the oil things. And also, if you're taking the field, obviously the goal here is to lose as fewer men as possible. So you need to be very careful. And obviously it's going to take more time. Now, if I put my men up here, they will be hit by the archers there. So I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible to avoid, if possible, any casualties whatsoever. So I'm gonna essentially what I'm doing here is trying to fool the computer into attacking the archers here that he cannot shoot, while my archers here are devastating his army, the diggers. And I'm also going to use the oil so that it goes faster. Obviously, pikemen take long to be killed. You can adjust the speed if you like to to not waste so much time. So now that I'm going to be done with the pikemen and the peasants that he has, obviously he's going to be forced to send the archers, and then it will be over for him. Doesn't look like he's gonna dig anymore. He's just gonna wait there to die. He only has these towers here. Remember that, yeah, it's an old game. The AI is not that good. It's pretty stupid, actually. So as you can see, I'm just killing his men and no challenge to it. That's the truth. That's the problem of Lords of the Realm 2. So yeah, as you can see, I avoided... I had no casualties here at all. When the fight finishes, I'm going to talk about the downside of this. Now, the first problem here is that it takes longer. You have to take the fight, so you have to spend some time. The second problem, and most important problem, I'm not going to take this fight now. I'm just going to ignore it. I lost it, but I don't care. I just want to show you what I want to show you. Now, this was the county that was attacked, Antioch. You will notice that it has a castle at the moment, the one that I used to defend the county, but it says that it needs more stone. The reason for that is that when you take the field, and I guess it depends on how much damage they manage to cause, and in this particular case he used his catapults and he used his no, yeah, it was just the catapults. Also, he dug the moat, so so the castle was damaged, and you need to repair it. And it says stone needed because at the moment I don't have. Apparently, I don't have the stone that it needs. I'm not sure how much it needs.
A royal castle.
Yeah, 15 tons of stone, and I don't have any. I do, but you see, that's another thing. It's things that I don't have because, yeah, the game is stupid. So here, if I end my turn,
A castle has been finished in the
yeah, okay. You
Our
will
county.
see that.
The presence of your
Shut up. You will see that it's gonna need one more season to be built. Now you may say that's not a big deal, and probably it's not a big deal. You have to decide for yourself if you want to take the field, avoid any casualties whatsoever, but have your castle in need of repairs, and you need to provide some stone. I see now that it's not a big deal. It was just 15 tons. I guess that if they had caused more damage, maybe it would be more. I also see that essentially it's going to take just 2 seasons to rebuild it. It's your choice, really. It's your choice. The point is that I think that to effectively defend a royal castle, you just need archers. I think 300 is the safe option, the safest option. You can do it with 200, right? And if you are in an emergency situation for some reason, you can defend it with 200. But for instance, now that he's going to attack me, in fact, I'm going to skip the turns. He's going to attack me with an army of 3 here.
Be gone.
And let's see how it goes. It's an army of 3, but it's still very little. So yeah, in fact, weird. This time the computer, the AI just lost 30 archers. It lost 60 the previous time. I guess it has to do with what kind of weapons he has. Yeah, I see he had a lot of peasants. This time peasants are useless. I think last time he had more pikemen. Anyway, so yeah, obviously the best way to defend a county is to just use a royal castle, station 300 men in it, and you are pretty much safe from anything he can throw at you. At least, you know, if you don't take the field, you can be safe for something like 3-4 attacks perhaps, and then you have to replace your troops. So that's it. Now in my next video, I'm gonna try, or one of my next videos, I'm gonna try to use that tactics that the guy provided, recommended in Facebook, with the outrageous army. I think it's a very big army, but I think it's worth trying it. Thank you for watching, and take care.